In Sierra Leone, a new drug is turning young people into zombies.
So it's important for broke down the issue today, for let the public understand.
Now that's make we dey bring come to you the Today Show. We get segments where they range from interviews on the big issues.
Sierra Leone authorities said Monday that 20 people were killed and nearly 2,000 prisoners escaped during Sunday's attack on the capital.
To sport.
What a fairy tale story here. There they are, the champions of Africa.
And entertainment and simple tourism with plenty other issues.
Get ready for the roller coaster ride through the day-to-day story them as we dive deep into the heart of the matter.
Every weekday on Slick Television, channel 37 from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Tune in and stay informed like never before.
The Today Show, only on Slick Television.
May and the 5th month in the year 2025. Well, a worthy fellow note said today is the International Workers' Day, Labour's Day.
And a public holiday. Today we celebrate the government alone, celebrate with the rest of the world. We work as them, we make sure say every day they can't keep you productive and the world.
You know, they say if fine fellow meets the international standard when a resolution 1444 ensures say people can get free and fair treatment in their workplaces. I mean, we don't see a rise in cases in salon, we say part A and part B. Let's just take the recent one at Koidu, we see workers then strike for a lot of things, and amongst many in the fact say they get ill treatment in the workplace. They imagine you go work, I mean, an eyesore environment, what good water for drink, you know, get I mean, all that's not matched within the international standards.
Well, and then it is worth noting for say workers forget the willingness for say okay, they go strike because they know they treat me well in a particular company. That's a worth noting, Brabi.
And in that regard, we see the government of Salone, like I say, for meets with international standard, and sure say they get the first conference, they call it first of its all, who say they get dialogue, a tripartite committee in sense, not so the political one, but so they talk with employers, workers, the employee them. I mean, for sure say the right things have been done in the workplaces.
Is it day two of the Labour's conference?
Well, this is day 3, and today we happen actually for be the 1st of May winner Labour's Day. Well, also in that regard, I want to say, I mean, inside the conference, the First Lady talks there. It's essential for law also involve Mami and us, Mama then. I mean, because they get 1 or 2 things they wait and they go through. So make we not forget them. And also,
I mean, part of being a labourer, part of being a worker in the country, petty traders them with the selling of courts, with the selling different markets them from around the world. I think for include them also in this discussion.
And that's the president did actually today.
Okay.
And also, I want to celebrate my co-host here. I mean, today being the 1st of May. And also the celebrating birthday. So, Usman, on behalf of Slick TV team, I want to say happy birthday to you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, that's the one for take welcome you to today's show here on Slick Television, channel 37. You can also join us on with Facebook at Slick TV, website at slicktv.com, and follow me on all social media handles. I am Roberto Mansaye.
And I'm Usman Ibrahim. Low take with Slick TV, today's show exclusive quote of the day. And it says, clean waste disposal isn't just duty, it is dignity. When we manage solid and liquid waste water right, we protect health, nature, and our future. Let's dispose wisely, live safely together. Again, I think I'm again say clean waste disposal isn't just duty, it is dignity. When we manage solid and liquid waste right, we protect health, nature, and our future. Let's dispose wisely, live safely.
You know, the guitar will say cleanliness is next to godliness. And Fitzroy City Council with their new bylaws. Want to know more? Stay tuned.
The road to greatness starts with mic, beats, and the fire that burns in your heart.
Una kusha, una kabo, auna dedu. Killing them in Jesus' name, una ala alelu. till I grow up and old stick the ten them abutu. I dey direct them for rap game from here to Fadubu. Yeah,
you gon' die tonight for disrespect. When me iron stores, boots like road, I walk up on your neck. Drag your ass for rap from Fadubu. Take go at Jekule. Load the Glock up, came it at your head and let it bet. Yo.
From May 2025 to January 2026, the rap game go hot as we dey come together with the theme Salon Against Hate. This now we chance for raise awareness and go against the bad talk and message them we don't divide the country. Register now for the Rap Rampage 3.0 for free. Call +232 7674 9299. Come we all join on for make Salon unite. It's now you turn for win the biggest stake in Salon rap history. Third place they take home 10,000 leons. Second place go get 20,000 leons. And first place they take home a whooping 100,000 new leons. You feel say you get them? Can't drop fire bars. Win big and claim you throne. Rap Rampage 3.0. Now Orange and Orange Money, they bring this show to you.
Hey, I don't want to let you play connecting to the man.
Man them. This na boys. Usai man and they put all thing at table. From Pantap, to good dog. Inside boys, we know they hide behind with shadow. At all. We real and this them now all but we.
Every woman first, let me start that, always they look for a successful man. So likewise, majority of the men also they look for successful woman.
We can't talk about we hustle and we fair money.
When you like somebody, you first of all get for take care of whatever you like. Make them a priority.
We relationship and waiting people they expect from we man them.
You know, women are more emotional than men. If you start them, where you enjoy them, you go they come.
This not a side where we just they can't talk. This na brotherhood. Na side for let you see and feel what it really mean for B-boy picky.
Sex is intimacy.
This na boys. So come na the bar, grab a chair, buy a drink, let we talk, chill and vibe. Cause this na boys who side where they shake the table.
Welcome back. Let's just take you back to the 1893. I know you could say it don't take, but that was in the colonial era. Also, we get an establishment we then call the city council. And those laws then don't they come up at anything and different. Just say the mandates of the council then push them na the colony. Also, we like na free tongue so. But we'll go back in the 19th century, 1926 to be precise. We see say there was, the laws then can't get something. They can say we give somebody power. It tend not for do the right thing, or it tend for say, well, this is my own action where I want for take. So they had to dissolve there. Now fast forward to 2004 through Local Government Act, we see a reface, or one would say a revamp of the Freetown City Council. And thus they don't get different laws then for, I should say, then push the city go before. And the latest of it, now the Waste Management and Sanitation Bylaw of April 2025, where we don't see. I mean, one go say, we don't see so many laws, what has been done, what's in this particular one entail, what's not the difference with this gets for make? That is what we're discussing inside the show today. But quickly, let we join the mayor of Freetown City Council, Madam Yvonne Akisoya. Let's tell we on side of the story, and we'll be right back.
Freetonians, this is Mayor Yvonne Akisoya, and I come for telling us say Freetown City Council don't get a new sanitation bylaw. It don't go through a review process. It don't be laid in a parliament by the Minister of Local Government. It don't be matured, so the law now effective. But in order for law we implement them and begin enforce them, we go get for do some sensitization right across communities, and we do them through a practical process, word by word. We move through all the words them na Freetown, and sure say everybody understand waiting this new bylaw say. And whilst we do that, we all go join hand together for do a deep public space cleaning, because this bylaw now for protect the environment and make sure say people then left for trade dirty na street. So how the new bylaw get for look? The first thing is that the city don't be divided into 8 blocks. Every 6 wards na 1 block. Then Freetown City Council, we don't give contracts through a public bidding process. We go under the Public Procurement Act. We don't able forget different service providers. We responsible 1 per block. And then service providers there, we don't get there so. Now then go be responsible now for collect the dirty from una, the households. So waiting at una own side, we the Freetonians, everybody get for register with the approved service provider. Then go give una date, we then collect una dirty. The payment could be made to the service provider through FCC so that we all go there at one. This bylaw, we go need for give una more details. I'm not going to be able to talk all thing one time, but over the course of the next few weeks, FCC go to count una in person, via media, radio, WhatsApp. We go to send the message them so that all man go understand. We want for let we get a clean Freetown. For let we do that, everybody get for day on board. The compliance get for be complete, and the enforcement, the Met Police get for be with we. We don't actually go to the extent for recruit 50 more Met Police so that we will get more boots on the ground for ensure say compliance will be high. But waiting go really make compliance high. Now where each of we as Freetonians decide say we want for transform Freetown and transform our lives by having a cleaner city. So where each of we say yes, I register with a block service provider where the service me. I make sure say I obey the law. I make sure say I pay for let me dirty be collected so that we not go get the dirty in the street. Freetonians, una thank you. We just begin the conversation. It not going to be a very long conversation, but we go take time for make sure say everybody understand so that we go begin for implement. Thank you and have a blessed day.
There, I'm being joined by Abdul Aziz Sanko Esquire, Legal Officer, Freetown City Council. Good afternoon, Mr. Esquire. Sanko, sorry there, and welcome to the Today Show.
Good afternoon, my lady. Good afternoon to the public. I'm happy to be here.
I mean, Labor Day, we foresee that I was the guest you're here.
Yeah.
It's part of the work, right?
I be the thinker, you know, because if I work there, I would wear coats, but, you know, I dey work still.
You know, say we self then I the work, and then say, I go do am.
I don't do and don't. I there.
All right, so let's quickly go into the heart of the matters, eh?
Yes.
Is it that you agree with me, say, Freetown actually not clean?
Yeah, well, Freetown gets a margin of cleanliness. You know, say Freetown not clean, absolutely. Because we get street sweepers them every day, then they go on a street and they sweep. People, they say, I'm palpable. You know, all man, they see them, they sweep. And nobody knows sweep, you know, make impact. So that small one day or, you know, that margin day, a day, we dey try. But I make now, we dey roll out this one, we dey try for operationalize this bylaw of 2025. You know, we actually capture everything we want to do in this time in terms of policy and the Freetown City Council.
All right, the way talk say Freetown actually clean. So my way right now we don't come with the dirty don't kind of in place. Go they pass say away no. So now tell us what's in this bylaw. I mean where the mayor said there that in depth of one day, I'm sure you can give me more of waiting don't give me, and that's like just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
So waiting more entails. I mean we don't see so many laws from you guys from the council. And what he entails and what's the difference with this guy for come out this time around?
Okay, so let's just give some background. Freetown City Council, you know, was established by the Local Government Act of 2022. You know, now Act number 26 of the Local Government Act of the Laws of Sierra Leone, Act number 26, we then passed in 2022. So once then pass section 98 of that law day, then give we the power for make law for we own side, you know, we entail from Levuma to go Bridge. So within that side, now the law this way operative now. because now it don't go parliament, and April 2nd, now it reach maturity stage, and it don't become law. So we can able, bring person in a court on this law now. Okay. Because, law they act in a vacuum. If we don't get the legitimacy, and then it rolled out, it operationalized. So based on that, they make we there, the people that know, and create the awareness there. So the law is really detailed in terms of what we want to achieve, because we try for get a proactive measure instead of reactive. Before we do reactive in terms of where the gutter don't clog, we go try for pull the dirty them, bring trucks, bring all that thing for move the dirty back to the right place where for day. But now we they say all man na this city for register for let them take in dirty and care and go. Like the mayor say, we don't get people them, we don't go through bidding process, all the procurement process, we don't get people them. Where they work now, all wards, within the city, and then get for come for certificate, we certify them. Once we certify them, then get freedom and leverage for going to all them places within them block. As the mayor said, now 8 blocks we get. So then get down there for going to all blocks and collect the dirty physically and carry on the dump site, because now they're a designated place waiting for day.
Okay, if I capture 2 words there, that block, the ordinary man we should on a market right now, no go understand what's in Abdul Lepa talk, what's not this actual block where they refer to. Okay,
according to the law, now the part 1, because all the laws here, you get the interpretation section, when are the preliminary, where they define keywords them. So block, according to this law, means a group of 8 words. Like now we not get words again, but we use the earlier one because it's ever draft the law, the blocks, the words them in day. So we do them according to them words then day. So now 8 blocks per word. You get block 1, we get from word 399, 400, 401, 402, 403, and 404. Whether in Eastern, and you get the other block them till we reach block 8. We get 441, 442, 443, 444, 445, 446. All the one they get service providers, them we get for the camp. Now you get for pick your time where you want it and come. But the minimum now 2 times for week. Because we know say you must not accrue some waste during that 10 day. So you can 2 times for week. So if you want, you will make a 3 depending on the arrangement with the service provider and council.
So if in 8 blocks, on 8 service providers then there?
Yes, ma'am.
So don't they go do for free tongue?
Yeah, well, during this time where they recruit some people here, we get clear presentation on waiting at the machinery, waiting and get, for function and then what then they forget this maximum result we want. So then get trucks, then get bikes even. So imagine them, my kine, them place then they win up. Had to reach areas, bike go there, you go take your bag, and count and down. You get tricycles that we go there, trucks then go there, they can put on there, then carry and go to the dump site.
It's an say FCC one transform way. You also talk about registration. What's in this registration? What it entails, how people they go about that. Mind you, Nadoti, we they talk about.
Nadoti, but you get forget legitimacy for do any business that this we city and we country as a matter of fact. So you come, you bring your details, your particulars in terms of how you win the bid and everything, and then you come to we register you. If you don't get corporate affairs certificate, we go and see them. If you register with we council also, because once you do business within the municipality, if you obtain a business license. So when you come for registration, we go watch all them things and the document and make sure say you really fit and proper, and then you are admitted. Once you are admitted, you are issued with a certificate. Okay. And then you get the freedom now for go and do the service where we put you for.
All right, okay. So this dirty thing, now a chain. For example, I don't pull on my horse. Obviously, go say me go to where the dirty, right? You must get 1 or 2 years, you go make me not go to where the dirty. I must get a third party who go be involved. So, from the horse to say they reach this block system here, so how the process get for Tamek?
The block system natural. Every sphere of that block day, the service provider can come. You understand? Except for them hard to reach areas, them slum areas, where we plan for put a skip, big dustbin, where they go to pay for put them dirty day. They will get called can't come, can go. But other than that, we will give you the law provides the council will they provide standard dustbin where they go to put them. The dustbin, you trash, you waste, you go to put them there. And once you reach that time where they for come, now you give the time. Like day. Once they meet the trash day, then they pick them. Whether by bike, by tricycle, by trucks, however they come, but they will take them. And the law provides if they not can take them according to how we engage by the contract, then self get penalty. Because the law provide for compliance with every aspect of the issue bylaw, whether the Freetown City Council solid and liquid waste collection bylaws of 2024.
Okay, you also mentioned, a 2 times per week, then they come.
Yes. So,
assuming they don't keep me dirty, it don't flop. What's I go to where now? Or what's I go put now?
You don't get 2 times, so if you don't flop in that, that like 3 days into the week, people, they come. Once you don't pay and register with the council, people, they can't take them. When are the people away contracted for the block, then they can't take them, they can't go. So whether you did or you not did, once you did it, then we'll take them. If you make it accessible and available, once you don't pay.
All right, because the reason why we ask all of these questions, basically, that the fact say when it rains now, for example, just pass now this access number we can see. You just see all the rubber, then JB, plastic, don't kind of state. Because the ordinary man will just say, rain don't care. Master and buy inside the gutter. Now the main point here is down there and they up there ile. I mean them Bambaila, these places. How long for their access the places then they all?
Okay, one good thing about this law, we get what they call the mob tax data. In definition, that it means the data where the council gets of all buildings in the city, whether they assessed, not accessible, or they don't assess them, or yet to be assessed, we get that data there. So all them buildings there, you for register with the council. So if you not register, we go can investigate now. See, you know them people are ready to dirty, na the gutter, na the drainage, whatever waterway you see or wherever. But now you not they pay for you dirty. So you likely say now you go don't put under. So we get all that comprehensive data there of all buildings. So once we know say you na owner occupier and you not register with we will think say na you. So you can tell me now how you did to you dirty.
All right, okay. I'm sure this one also something we will say, one day you get it. We don't see clean salon. You agree with me, right? Abdul.
Clean salon.
We see Mboko, and then most of these people where they do clean salon with all due respect. Now then we border the way. I mean, they are the odds, right? Where the Italics say they take this bad thing. We don't come now. Yes, they get no other option than for do the clean salon. And we don't see we don't hear cases who say as they go take you dirty firstly, they go left and something like other person in place. Or then go left on the middle of the street. I'm just drawing the trajectory. And the saddest part of, as a council, now the fact say sometimes you go see on a street there. It left a couple of days, where they make the whole place an eyesore, before you actually see the council come and can do something. So, things say slow response don't become one of a major problem in terms of tackling sanitation in the city.
Yeah, well, when you check the amount of sanitation workers we get, such distraction can be, you understand? But now we get private people commercial people we, now their own space than they for do this dirty work. So if then you see the kind of thing, they can't see them. So we see say they need to do efficient work. So therefore able to tell me now whose household them within at that block day, we not pay. So we'll not say prima facie or on the face of it, na then no agree pay, and na then you not see na in the treat.
All right, so let's just get some clear here. So we get for the pay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey. I want to start from small side first, 2 times per week. Yes, roughly. How much that mommy we go sit down right now? How much you get for pay?
Well, we not really sit down at table yet for the side down day. Okay. Because now we try for make the platform. We are the people in the pay, whether by Orange money, whether by Afri money,
So for digitalize, we dirty, get for doing it. So which means we don't call these mediums they also for pay. One go they say, it's not but money again they can't put power so.
No, not for you boku money, you know, not just for ease and for you, not for go na cancel direct. Because when you go na cancel, most immediate, you know, you talk to the person, you pay, then give you bank slip, take receipt, it done. You know, you're in the system now. The service provider alerted already for can't take you dirty because now you don't pay. When you not pay, it register you as unpaid. And then we get home Metro Police there, like the mommy say, we don't get like 50 where we they take back extra to the one we will get. So then we come, can investigate, ask you questions, take your statement, and then we go to court.
I was actually coming to that South National and I had 50 Metro Police them on board for Epona in this project. But I tell you, the ordinary man go tell you, say, or go ask, are they enough?
Well, you know, given the way our city they go every other day, you know, nothing is enough for the city. But this rollout where we plan so and they operationalize, you know, we don't look all through. And this is not the best way we will roll them out first. You know, it's not going to be perfect, but at least it will alleviate them public places where we don't see dirty day or dirty can likely come. You know, be able to clear the side and then be fine for people the way they come and where they.
Okay, so the dump sites them basically low up more for that side is small. I mean the two known one then are the one at King Tom and the one by Ferry Junction yonder. Yes. Imagine taking all the dirty in a free tongue. Put it in two places then they.
Yeah, well, them places are big, really. You understand? What we can do, we get with 400 loader. Because on truck then they wait and go, then can just go turn front side and make the place not look good. But now we get 400 loaders when I council says I get them. Now we the maintenance them, fuel them, you know. So when some dirty don't block, don't come before small, you know, to that point where all man this year now, jaran, we they can take the front-end loader, clear and go to the back end where, you know, it will be minimal in terms of ISO.
Okay.
But we get management day. Because even inside there, the law provides, see, where person don't can take that. If you go pay for tipping fee, because when you go tip, you for pay. Because we get for manager side day, for clear the road, for clear, you know, just let you talk, no boss entire and anything.
This partnership wanna do with some of them companies that's working for they go take money. Yes. I mean the other man go one for.
They're not get for take money.
Go take dirty, sorry, take dirty. Yes. But you shouldn't get for pay anyways.
But then get for go take cancel. We they pay the service provider.
Alright, okay. Yeah. Indirectly. So we don't get for go take then dirty as so. One go on for say not to time this whole for don't go beyond this in sense like now we will watch you waste then also plastic. I mean you get to that countries then wait they recycling now then 10 there so because now this way take and now at the end of the day you go left farm outside the left farm. One go say not to send this whole for don't at least find another way if they don't take them dirty so we get another company we maybe when I will partner with we then go say okay well we this plastic here one for maker into half back one for maker into rubber. So that's all of these things will be reduced. Mind you, we're in the rains already, and it will get worse not too long ago.
Yeah, well, we get a recycling company. I think Mayor mentioned it today in an interview na Liberty Online. You know, he said we get two companies waiting into recycling. They get for domicile na the waste dump sites, and also na the transfer stations because we get transfer stations then. We didn't get for the camp, put the dirty. We reach that much, you get the truck, can take them. Okay, get tricycles to go take dirty, bike take dirty, you know. All that one the way reach to that maximum for the truck can take them. The truck they can at the transfer station and move on to the dump site. So they are at the transfer station, then they sieve through the dirty for plastic and all that thing. The recyclers they go take them, then go do what they get for do. The rest go back to the dump site.
Okay, I'll gladly we make reference to the mayor, but again, another thing in 2019, maybe go rob more this small. There was a time where when I want another landfill, like outside the Bomedende. Now some parts now Easton, right? And that project they just die along the way. We go one for no. I mean, what exactly be happen to that $20 million where World Bank be one for give the FCC for ensure say all of this we minimize. I mean, 2019 till date. Look, just take a look at Freetown.
Yeah, you know. most of them here, it costs money. You understand? And then you get arrangement they're waiting at the background where some of we not privy to. We can make them here just, you know, it not can fall through altogether, but maybe it delayed, you know. But really, I can't speak to why we not move, you know. But we did try to consolidate which we get right now in terms of then 2 dump sites here. Like King Tom, then get something where they create briquettes, you know, for recycle, they will liquid waste, you know, which they come on a bathroom, you know, so they turn energy. So we did it. So we don't waste nothing really, because now once the recycling people here get into operation, of course we don't waste plastic. The plastic will come back in terms of wares and all that thing and they. So raincoat and now again season. So they were wearing raincoats.
So imagine Mr. Bisabina like at the pastor, don't they go take there over there all and make raincoat 110. You know, if you could recall in the previous government, there was a law where they say elect you to wear plastic in a state. That then I didn't go hold you and you go pay fine for her. And arguably, I'll tell you, not much knowledge been there in terms of what I was seeing, but you go see people even afraid for to go away the dirty in a state because then go tell you say you go pay as then get you so now they for pay 110. We stand on the day, but we don't see then they die along the way. I mean, one go say, this is a country who say forget problem with continuity. This not go do something because joke banana don't take her, just anti. But as a municipality, don't say one of the operate. I mean, from 1800s there, and if we continue to implement that, I mean, in terms of law enforcement and the likes from your side, who for being rich, who's how rich so?
I tell you, every other day people in Canada City, we don't even know about how we live in our city. From Upline, from Ubaso, from So, we don't know how we deal in the city. So, you know, I think say most of them now they can perpetrate sonentia. But the old people that we know, really, that make we get them, they will litter bin them. You see the yellow one them, we paint and fine FCC. That enough for like where you get this small diamonds, water, you just drink them, you know, the impulse, you just send and they. You know, but people they abuse all the time. Recently now, then they go put all the dirty. You know, when and then boku one, they cover even the litter bin. Litter different from trash or you know from large trash. Litter are just them basic diamond paper and all that thing. But now we don't get clear provisions in terms of this law. We tell you see you know for if dot in at it. You see, you get this part 3. It says producers to arrange for collection of solid waste. It says a producer shall not dispose of waste on the street, gutter, backyard, or any other public area. Shall not litter environment with waste. So all that here, and then you talk about previously. Previously, we not been get phones. Now we encourage citizens them for able to put evidence. When you see person the two way, you just snap them. Because we walk out, and then picture and they will go show.
So you go to so imagine at the past and at to be dirty in a state.
Well, people and they into that cyber business in terms of SIM card and all that thing, and they go watch you photo. Now that police business. Because we get collaboration with the police. We even get a resident police in a council right now. So all these rollouts, they all get for being involved, you know, because they're for the vigilance of the city and for strengthening the resilience.
Okay, so you mentioned saying the population and the like. So from all what you don't get that as a municipality, what intend for be the major problem with sanitation in the city? Or how challenging it sound like actually?
Well, sanitation really challenging in terms of manpower. You understand? Because not all man say for Canada sanitation field today. You understand? But come on, they say, na me they go sweep streets, na me they go to dirty. You know, so forget people enforce for kind inside the no problem. So you get for is the you earn in terms of which you pay and encourage them for they come and to dirty, you know, from street and all that thing and they. So now one of the distractors and then they forget people and for can workforce because already the money can they one pay, but not all slave man no go say me they go sweep street, all man they pass they watch me. So nothing in the back day. So therefore they look, without willing, we say they pay you this. then for you agree back, no problem. Because government way that will major support sometimes, you know, not keep forthcoming in terms of waiting them for give for work this work. You see. So now some detractors and there were, but with this law and the strengthening of Metro Police and all this collaboration who they try to get or who don't get, you know, we go make headway.
You say someone go want the work or not ready for pay, but people when they come on board, because you not go want for see slim mama for go clean, but then go take say cleanliness and next to godliness. But we don't see in the case here, I'm sure you go agree with that, to say these people are where you make reference to where they sweep the state, they actually don't strike for the money.
Yeah, well, you know, City Council, an audited place, you understand? We get auditors, they come, we get this and that and that. So everything get for day in order in terms of from the request, from the time where they work, you get the time sheet. You know, then you get the request. Following that, you get the money coming. So some people are not getting patient again. You know, for the all and they come together, for they we pay. But really, the money can they. We partnership with NAXA, where this PSS and NYE, this safety net, who they roll out, who they work, you know, from last year. Any viable people, they get paid. You know, not just the paperwork.
Abdul, thankfully we are having this conversation on Labour's Day. I mean, that mommy we wanna go, oh, we don't like say, they don't pay me, they make I don't stop us. If they watch this right now, I'm sure it will be so angry, or it will even call or open the phone line and say, hey, Abdul. But that's not the case. Eh? Added to it, I mean, we get one or two allegations they would on the year. You say, as Freetown City Council, as part of our mandate on paper, quote me there. Now the fact say, una also for responsible for building. I mean, how did they build us and building permits, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And other people go argue, say, but don't they see inside Freetown here, don't turn now upline, this go no more bill na ya, roadway for pass a bill. You go na Freetown here, you go even see some houses not even get toilet facilities, or man just get in buckets at the end of the day, we wake in the morning. It go turn them inside water and the likes. You understand? So we not see that much again, like I say on paper. I mean, any problem there in that regard in terms of how una ensure say even how people in the bill go will give access so that one that dotty just look at this on the screen, no go bunch. So because if all day if the person do worse and send dotty, it go get access for candle, right? But so just clarify that angle there for me quickly.
We just don't want to force the people into a dotty in an unauthorized place, especially there with drainage system. Because once a good day, it could clog them, it cause flooding, you know. But really, now the government differences, you understand? Because we as a council, we get the power for like urban planning, you know, for plan with city, how we want them. But Ministry of Lands, and then they give building permit.
Okay.
If they out of we hands totally, you know, there is no time where they don't give it. Governments, you know, not they do them at all. So with the strain in terms of enforcing the kind here, especially with not for billiard, not billiard. Once somebody don't pass we, they don't go to the ministry. And the ministry powerful pass we. We na a local government, we the corner. You see? So now then difference is then they now can cause something and they we, you know, person can billion inside. And then he say, I get building permit for Ministry of Lands. What do we go do? Okay,
for clarity purpose, quickly. Now the Ministry of Lands not a consult on that. Now una don't tend for pull and pata and make like on another see. Because the reason why we want to get this clear, I tell you for free, when you go to the ordinary man, and they tell you say, I'm not blame then a city council I blame. Look, this person don't can be now even toilet facility in already.
Yeah, well, people now get plenty information. I make this roll out of this bylaw, we really want for, you know, make it go viral. The all man know, you know, because not all man know say, not to cancel in fault, we person go build some waterway or some drainage, block them, absolutely. So we did what they can block that pillar, the way you don't put in the place. Not all man know. But now, we try for popularize them in a way, all man go know, what are a role, what are a responsibility. We council, we don't embrace we own. Now we get so now, and we try for do them to the best of our ability.
Okay. They say no man is an island, and thus this cannot be done alone. I mean, with the population of Freetown, I mean, it way too much, and added to the 50 metropolitan police, then you and I know that will not be enough in terms of enforcement and all other nitty-gritties way entails. Now, you need the public, yeah? You need the ordinary Sierra Leonean. Yes. And I don't, by any way, since when I pass this, sensitize the public firstly. I want to go about them. What needs to be done. What's in that then self then role, because now go for example, low use of court. Yeah. I tell you for free, if you go you mistake right now, you go there. Now mountain and they go see, not even dirty. Now mountain they see, and sadly people then go for sit down, they sell waiting with they eat. At the end of the day, we get sick the way they cause more problems. So it's telling, or they tell say tons of responsibilities right now. They are on our aid.
We council get trucks them every day going to their market there, you know, for take all waiting them generate in terms of waste. All every day with the fuel and truck then they go there, then collect. You know, it can just be no more say, you know, they're in that any way they can do it. Sometimes we not get access for go there for go take them. But once them pack up, then go, we get trucks them, we get people to work all the night, all through the night, you know, whether na 5 trips, 10 trips, just for lay that side they clear. Because market people when they pay that we keep that we ticket and they pay that day. So we need for at least clean inside and they do their business. So on that note, we always they send truck them. Now all the markets place them for collect waiting and generate for the day. Right. Then they in clear.
I'm grateful you actually bring this conversation of the keepers them. Yeah. I want to know actually, what them function and what they take their money there for do?
Okay. First of all, now we recruit them. We recruit them for dinner market and generate revenue for we. You know, and then they can go measure table, all anything, and they now we representative them at the market. So then go sell we ticket, they carry the money. That money they now they take fuel trucks, or maintenance and truck then go back for go take their waste, a commodity, build market. You see right now we just launched we new market that we buy first. We get a big hall at the top. We get 2 floors of other stalls them. All landing now because of their money then they will collect. Because our own source. Nobody know help we for do them. Now we own money we will collect as council. Now we take put there. And now it is standing, it glowing.
And we talk say that they on the upper them money on the collection. I don't know how they take for fuel, then truck them for take dirty.
Maintenance them.
Authoritatively, I will tell you, Abdul say, not to every day the motokaya so then talks there so even they come.
Authoritatively?
Yes. What make I say so? I reside in a place to say an incident happened, okay, and it took city council then talk days. I mean days. S, you saw they lay emphasis on the S sound before they actually come and clear the street for people then.
Where was that?
Beach Road, actually.
Yeah, well, the thing about Beach Road, now that, you know, tourist board, now them really gets the jurisdiction, they just collaboratively more can work, you know. They can call we all can partner, we clean the beach. But then, now then get that, now then me, no see, they operate there. So everything emanating from there, they can just collaborate with we. And then we can do them because we get the machinery, we get the trucks them, we get the workers them, the laborers them for camp.
Are those machineries enough?
They are enough.
Enough for clean Freetown?
Well, that make we get private people and now we can inside for partner with we in terms of this we roll out. I think they block they all long get service providers. So them do presentation of having different machineries we go help we. And this will work on sanitation.
You know, Abdul, we are asking all of these questions, also for attack anything or anybody, but we want to set the record straight and get things clearly. Let the ordinary man self understand, because now they lead to flooding, sickness. So at the end of the day, if we not tackle these problems now, considering the situation we're on there now, it's already raining today. I mean, if you come, you experience it. Rain actually come, right? Rain come. Thank you. So it tells more for come if we not do what we do at this point in time. Yeah. Yes, another quick thing where we go say now the attitude of people. Yeah. You get certain environments, you will actually tell this person say, not do this naya, not do dande naya. Or you go actually, I'm laying emphasis even on toilet facilities because, man, you wouldn't like to see that if you understand, you're in a community where all of these things know the end. Sadly, now inside the country in capital. Yeah. So, I mean, the attitude of people, una consider all of those things before making one or two things in this law.
Then make I tell you, see, we get a whole provision at part 4 of this law. Part 3, we say producers to arrange for the collection of waste, solid waste. We give a whole lot of responsibilities to people. Then make us say we get rigorous and vibrant rollout we get for do. All man know a role and responsibility. Now all man get phone, you know. So if you want the person not can't do it, then you see and they can't do it, snap and no more. You don't see that in neighbor, you know. And then we go can investigate. We people them. We get police who all day in bed now together for let this work, for let we city be a city of light.
Imagine I don't see me neighbor they do the odd thing contrary to waiting on a law say and I don't get phone for snap.
Well, we get
any toll-free line or single.
Yeah, we get 8422 when the toll-free line. So even if you na a service provider, na a registered waste provider, but then you waste service collector not come for some time, you know, you can call we get with trucks them, we will wait for stand down, stand by, wait for come in then kind of situation and day. So if you call we go come collect the waste and then we go query that service provider day why you not good day and all that thing and day. And then the law provide for let we punish them by prosecution for going to court, say wait till we contract them for in do one. And we say they do one. And then, you know, we get me
coming in that regard, I mean, they can say for every action, there's an equal and unequal reaction.
Yes,
I mean, when you do this, for ensure, say, as long as not bad you don't do, it gets in your consequences altogether.
Yes,
I mean, fines there, for example, person will pay jail term punishment. I mean, with the enforcement, how did law, or let me say, how the law go bet the person?
The law go bet the person bad, you know, because previously, we maximum fine will they impose na 500 leons. Now, the Local Government Act 2022, Act number 26, it don't provide say we fine can go up to 5 million. So depending on the magnitude of what you do, sometimes don't you say not to do again, then you can't turn them back. Sometimes boku pass I be to and the first time. We carry all the evidence there back to the court. Say probably be the one now you don't find and that first one you don't wait in. So you say you can be fined 5 million and then you go prison for not exceeding 6 months. Yeah, so it can be both. It can be the fine and you go 6 months.
5,000.
5,000 new loans, yeah,
5,
you know, new loans. All
well,
loans 5 million.
Wait to wait until 5,000 they pay.
It not can be 5,000. We can't go to court,
right.
But it can be 5,000 by the judge, whoever then at the bench. They go look the evidence we will bring, and then they go say, no, this person a pass mark. They get 5 million, whether the maximum. It can be 500 loans back, you know, depending on the magnitude of what you do.
All right. We also find ourselves in a country where most people can tell you, say, Lord, the old water, or at the moment, no more. After that, they left all changes. Now, how far this for can we go? I mean, the sustainability of it. Like I mentioned earlier, there was a time in the previous administration, I mean, the previous government, who say, we to a plastic safe streets, then go arrest you, you pay, they get outside and catch you. But that died along the way. So it make people, or amongst many other reasons, people are accustomed to, at the moment, no more, yeah? After this, nothing they happen again. So how far this can we go?
Well, this game can we go as far as for attain the goal where we enact this law for. You know, during the time where they engage for enact this law, we get all community people them. Mommy queens, parliamentarians, you know, youths, all man come at the table and then we agree say this law for pass for Lewi City better. So we even engage the Chief Justice at the time, the acting Chief Justice, the Honorable Justice Nicholas Brown-Mark at the time, JSA, you know. We engage him, and then he said he'll give you a designated court. You know, but given now the transition will happen, we'll get for approach back, His Lordship, Justice Combat Commander, you know, on the issue. because I sure say himself they, you know, in favor of them kind here, and na law we dey try for enforce. Okay. You know, because once you enforce 1-2 people and pay, and then some man go jail, you know, people go get the information because we dey publicize all the conviction and they for detract from subsequent, you know, failures to act.
Thankfully, you're a legal person. Imagine everyday people are going to breach the contract or spoil the law for today every day. I hope say enough side for go lock people them. But quickly, Abdul, before we go, I mean, what thing we need for take home? What thing Solomon actually gets for note in all of this? Yeah, well, we want Solomon generally be clean, you know, and practice cleanliness and hygiene, you know, and good sanitation, good practice, you know. But in Freetown, where we don't get this law, we don't go through with parliament, you know, we want let people comply with all them provision, yeah, from the service provider to we the producers, you know, we want let all man uphold. Because we go into good thinking, you know, for lay we get a better policy way for we for run this city, you know, because before we're not able to act in a vacuum. You know, because the law not there for sustain, waiting we try for push. But now that the law don't there, we want for lay, all man come on board. Because it affects we all. You know, if the flooding happen, because people they don't go chalk the gutter them, it affects people then at the community. And we council, we motto na the welfare of the citizenry is the supreme law. We na law per we. And in spite of the people them, we they do we own thing for make the city better. So whether they want it or not, we know the bigger picture we watch and we act. Okay. So let them take them and let them own them and can go to all man. Let all man know say that's so the city they own now. So, because we not go one let them find one thing of all them penalties here we there. Okay, we go for next 6 months inside the rains. I mean, how prepared the council day? Right now we're into what we call flash flood mitigation because we not get a large scale flooding. You know, it can just happen on side no more that way. But now we're in the clearing of 1 minute, please. We not get wetting? We not get that large scale flooding. You mean Salone? Yeah, we not get that big flooding. You get flash flooding. You know, we can happen in communities and stuff. So now we declare the gutter them for create more access for the water. You know water, if you not get a road in the fair road, and it will be inside person house, inside person veranda, you know, employee property. So now we're in the flood mitigation, we clear gutters, clear silt, clear all waiting there really, and then let the water pass. You know. So right now we're there on them, and we go successful in terms of mitigating flooding. All right, plenty thank you, Abdul Aziz Sanko, Esquire, and a legal officer, Freetown City Council. They can tell we waiting the new bylaw of 2025 say and waiting it tells. Remember? Cleanliness and next to godliness. So if you know me, the law bets you, ensure say you go by all waiting the law say. The rest of the program will be continued by Usman Mara. But quickly here at Sleek TV, we can always ensure say the voices of people matters, the ordinary Sierra Leonean. So waiting again for say in this regard, let's have it.
Actually, you serve the CS. The city not clean, let me say so. The city not clean at all. Any side around the city, any side we pass, he said the city gutter them floor, put dirty. So, not clean. But for recycle, the plastic only drop on the street, right? For me, then they fine. And more especially the one that we not get a job. They're recycling, then they must employ 1 or 2 people, and people will survive through that one day. Then for put small box or dirty box on the street, yes, important. But again, how long that go in our streets, and the one the way they implement the law, if they will reinforce the law, because sometimes we don't see them in our streets so many times, but after 1, 2, 3 months, it don't die down. So to me, if I make an idea, but if they will reinforce them for the people of Australia, so that we will see say the city go clean for we all. Everybody knows say cleanliness is next to godliness. You understand? Even in your room say safe. If you're not clean, my brother, you need to get good. You need to get good. It's not good odor not good in at the house. When you clean, it can go any side. People respect you. So as a country, for decent, for clean, because we get so many people away to come on. Now other different country, kind of country. But you go to other man country, you say, see, country clean, then country clean, you know. So man kind of young country, he say, sometimes they shame himself. For like you tell someone say, this now we city this so, you know, you go shame. So it make idea actually. All right, okay, now like the recycling is plastic we recycle. Now take example of Guinea. We get so many people away come up from Guinea and they come. Then they put small money for brother and also they bag them plastic, then they take them go to Guinea. Then turn on to them Brooklyn Board, other different rubber there where they can sell gear. So dear one. But at least if we say get that kind ideas then also get that factory they do for winner, I think it's a good job than they say for the one where they no get job. Because I believe so when they carry recycling manufacturing factory also, they will need people there where they work for them. You understand eh? But for them where they can't take, in fact, it need less for them, but cool people then at that kind side for the get a plastic, go time, they're not able. But as long as they don't see the factory there, the man's plastic for that, so somebody take a go time. Because you know, at the end of the day, you must get something out of them. But the one that they come up from other country for Campican, it will take time before they ban. So how long you go pack your plastic? 1 month, 2 months, you pack plastic, no more personally they ban. So for me, it makes sense for them to count the factory now for the renting.
Some people then they dirty. Some people then they don't take order. Governments, personally they have first government. That kind of thing then they is necessary. The government can take action. What you want for do. Because there's some certain people that wear plastic, they have a thing there. They dirty the streets. So government get right for put sell order. Me myself they support on that. The government so say when they do now we see all the hearts. Because you know they start for do something, then you know they go time before. They are not necessary. You don't understand. And I think we don't pass the law. And law we enforce. And now law will for be forever law. Not a law we start today, then tomorrow, other different things.
The city not clean. The city not clean because Sierra Leone will lack of cleaning. If you work on a street, all kind of tea, plastic now, like a mango tender is so. All side dirty, side no they like we get that dirty, go pack and they so council go can't take. If you cancel cow then the city go clean and we self go proud of the city. But if you don't know how the idea then the go fix the city go clean. We get that dirty, pass you go through a company place because of side no the way go pack then council can't take. So if you then cow then lost then the city go clean.
Good leaders been there, look all things there around, not get that trash for those who say I will not get trash. So the country, the feel and say the country dirty, the city dirty. How they live here, so look at so plastic, so if they make then count help for where we go to get away, then we go back over there, we recycle them back, factories and car, we go be glad. And if people have put on their support, we back the support, would they be able they go help the city, they then put money, they go and clean, and they go help the city.
Welcome back to the Today Show on Slick TV, Channel 37, and all our social media platforms. This is now the second segment of the show. I am Usman Ibrahim Mara. Well, today we get in the studios Miss Sierra Leone 2025, Lachiva Davis. Lachiva Davis, now a 23-year-old model, a writer, and a 23-year-old model, writer, and a climate change activist, born on the 26th of December 2001 in Freetown. Lachiva Davis is well known for her multifaceted skills. The Bewin Miss Sierra Leone 2025 will be held at the Bintumani Conference Center in Freetown on the 29th of April 2025 among 15 other contestants from around the world. Now, some of our accolades include winning the Miss Charles Mansari Communications Debate, being named Best Writer in Sierra Leone in a 2014 essay writing competition, also been on secure titles such as Best Debater at Beacon High School in 2016. Additionally, Miss Davis also been hold titles like Miss Project and Miss SHS Ashanti in Ghana, and was also recognized as a Student of the Year of the Christian Service University College in Ghana. Well, Miss Lachiva Davis, Miss Sierra Leone 2025, joins us now live here in the studios. Good afternoon, Miss Sierra Leone.
Good afternoon, producer. Good afternoon, host, and good afternoon, consumers of this video.
Well, the last time we be there, you become as a contestant, vying for win such a prestigious competition, and now you just see them here poised, being the Miss Sierra Leone 2025. How this winning make you feel?
You know, you get some good things already kind of your life. It happens so fast. You know, the moments can pass by so swiftly. So it was a lot doing. Yes, I remember vividly where I came here. So the last time I come as a contestant. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going for Miss Sierra Leone. Please not support me and everything. And gracefully, elegantly and classically, I am now sitting as your Miss Sierra Leone 2025. So now more for position wherein I'm extremely blessed and I'm extremely happy. I mean, being the Queen of Sierra Leone, it's some accolade way I will be proud of for the rest of my life, and I'm honored.
Now being Miss Sierra Leone gets lots of benefits for you. Yeah. I mean, one, now the brand new car where you don't get to your name, and the crown, plus the bragging rights. And also, most importantly, representing Sierra Leone at the Miss World Beauty Pageant show where they happen, I think this month in India.
Yeah.
All of this, we think, say, what do people think about you? I mean, going for that competition, you think, say, Salone, independently, where you go win this contest?
Well, one thing I believe in that you put your mind to something, through the help of God, you're able to achieve. And I'm also glad for the fact that me winning knock out any form of controversies. That is something I'm extremely grateful for. So it's more of a position wherein they chose the best. Every year since the Miss Sierra Leone has happened, they always choose the best. And so far when it comes to representation, these ladies, they put Salone up there. So myself, they go follow that trend and do more than my predecessors. And the next Miss Salone will go for come safe by the special grace of God, himself do more and everything. So I believe, I'm quite optimistic that me going for Miss World, that now it starts May 7th, 2025. I'm very much optimistic. Say I go raise Salone flag with pride, and I go do my best, my utmost best for sure. Say Sierra Leone is here and Sierra Leone is
So
here.
in just under a week time, you believe in Sierra Leone for the Miss World contest?
God willing, yes, I will believe in.
But how will it like for you from auditioning for the contest? Okay, let's start first off. Last year we win Miss Freetown,
okay,
and all of that. Miss, you represent Miss West. You represent Miss Western Area Rural District.
For the auditions for Miss Freetown, no, I represent Godrich in by community. Miss Salone in by district.
So, thing is about starting from the auditioning for now, Miss Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Go for the auditioning, all of the practicing, going for the competition among 15 other queens, if I may say, because they're all winners. How be like for you? You think the momentum from this will scare you for say you know go win the competition?
Well, seeing these ladies, you sabi there was this competition called Zen African Challenge where every university they send the best of the best. So Western area, they believed in me. Like, wherever you go, we believe in you. Each district send the best representative. So of course the momentum was there. This person good, this person good, this person good. It's more like you being the best, but you see other people in back, they are also the best. So it's up to you for make you put on your performance or whatever. But when I saw these ladies, they were exceptional themselves, and I was like, yes, I'm also one. I'm also like them, and we give you the best, and God make everything work out well for me. But all the ladies, they were good. They were very, very good, and in a very, very humble way too. no intention for brag or whatever. In my own way, I was also good. I be also get my own strength, where like I be the work on and myself use unto my advantage and tell God thank you.
And you were confident for say yet for win the contest.
I be confident, but I was not overconfident. Anytime, of course, not so secretive. It's very difficult for me an overconfident person win, because it's more of a position we are in. The more you become overconfident, from my own perspective, anytime I can become overconfident about something, it make I become relaxed. I'm like, me kind of day, me this not day, blah blah. So I become relaxed and chilled about the whole position. But I be confident with God, because there are times wherein it's normal for you to be anxious. It's normal for you to say, this is not easy. So we start ready, I go to God in prayer, talk to him about it, and it's like, me picking, and we don't send you your soul, so just go and we'll give you the best. So the confidence to work with God, the confidence to work with hard work, the confidence to work with you studying, the confidence to work with you mingling, you being humble, you interacting in a good way. So yes.
Okay, Lachiva, how you be feel the very moment where one of the judges them call out Lachiva Davis, Miss Western Area Rural District, as the crowned Miss Sierra Leone 2025. How you feel that moment today?
Say with the Gen Z, they can say, we get steez, yeah? So the moment I was announced, they don't call third runners, second runners up, first runners up. So I was at a point where in a team up na stage, I literally be the tremble. I said, Papa God for sending me. I team up that stage.
And you come second or third?
Imagine I don't come second. I said, Papa God for sending me. Papa God for say you don't do this for me and everything. Where they call me, I think I lost my steez. Like I cry. I was just thanking God. Say, God, you did this for me. God, it all happened finally. So I for done. They asked me. I for done back. Like I was just thanking God from then I sit down, and the former queen can give me crown. That was when I started smiling and accept say yes, this is reality. Lacheve, you hard work not go in vain. Lacheve, you actually did it. All the sleepless nights, all the exhaustion, all the productive moments and everything, it actually pay off. So I lose my steez, but later I be get for composed.
Okay, so you're now a queen, reigning queen of Miss. I mean, you get your car outside, parked outside.
My beautiful blue Suzuki car. Shalima, thank you so much as a sponsor. Thank you. But I actually do love my car. I mean, I'm my first motor car. Yeah. Even if it were not my first, but this is something I actually worked hard for. And look the reward I get. So I love it. So I love everything. It's so small and portable. And it's so cute. It's really, really cute. It was a comment for me. It was a comment for me. Yeah.
But what's not be the greatest source of motivation will be to push you for work very hard ahead of this contest?
Now be me, mama. That my media for me street town with that my media fascinating me. Actually, now be me mommy. So, I had people on board. I had people telling me, Lacheve, you can actually do this. Lacheve, go for it. Lacheve, this. But me, mama, No, she doesn't. Way before I tell her, say, Mama, I'm about to go for Miss Sierra Leone. I got less than a month for PPR. She did a video. That same day I tell her, she did a video. They dance, they celebrate, they gladdy. Mama, why you do gladdy? Me picking and say you don't win. I have the video on I love that video. I got for post and stuff on social media. She was celebrating. If you say that mommy did a dance, like, hey, God has done it. So that was a huge source of motivation. She was like, Lacheve, it not happen yet, but I'm very much optimistic. Now they force the zeal come. Now they now I get the courage to say yes, I can do this. From day I'm a manager. See, I had people like Esmara, Esther, Kamara. I had people like Bondo. I had people like Tida. I had people like Mr. Walt, Sierra Leone, Lajmans. These people were behind me. Lacheve, you can actually do this. Lacheve, do this. Lacheve, let's strategize. So I had the best team for this year's Miss Sierra Leone. I had friends from school. Paddy SFN who they talked to for how many years from my common school. They also like Miss Sierra Leone was more of a position where everybody came on board for me. For Miss Freetown, I had a specific set of individuals that were able to mention. But for Miss Salon de Bokute, Facebook, I had Facebook friends I don't ever meet. I don't sabi them. These people are like Lacheve. You are going to win this. In fact, whenever they post me flyers, I never uttered any statement like for say thank you by God in power, blah blah. It was after. I began for telling so on thank you when I believe in me.
But by the way, where's the crown? I know they see the crown.
Oh, my crown. My crown, it inside my motor car. My crown is
downstairs.
Yes,
there.
it is. It is.
Packed out of the building of Slick
My
TV.
crown so precious. It is made of the most expensive gemstones, and I think it was encrusted with diamonds. So I'm afraid that salon this, the economy had no come jug on me aid, you know. But my crown is round, you know. My expensive self past the Miss World crown is self. So
But now you hope for win Miss World. They go for the big crown, a much more bigger crown, bigger audience, bigger stage. But after representing Salon, now the Miss. Apart from that, and what do we expect from the Miss Sierra Leone 2025?
Okay, so I'm fortunate for after winning the Miss Sierra Leone, the Miss Salon board take me now say a day under the management. So the board members are like, you sabi like a seasoned individuals in terms of promoting young girls. They are a true definition of it. So for now, we will solely focus on Miss World. After Miss World, in fact, even before they prepare for Miss World, said they're like, Lacheve, what is your platform? Lacheve, we have to do this. Lacheve, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So we don't get like a foundation of what's going to happen. Then we come, we're going to say aside of me, platform, we get to do something, we get to do charity work, talking to the people of Sierra Leone. Until I'm away, Miss Sierra Leone supposed for do. So immediately I come back and I get for embark on until I hand over the crown to a worthy, successor by God in power.
But during this competition, Miss Sierra Leone competition held at the Bintumani Conference Center, I mean, get these performances will happen. Which one you think you are most proud of today?
People are saying my traditional outfits that I perform, but for me, my favorite segment was actually my talent. I remember I check on Facebook, and people were like, so by Bure and I be woman. So I go with this man vibe. I replicated the story of Baibure, wherein I put fake beer on my face, and I be make like man, and they talk everything. I just love the drama, and I just love the acting. So I feel like the talent was my favorite part. For me now, wow, me self. From there, it's going to be my traditional wear. They say me thief, Prince of Wales, the lion. Prince of Wales, also a lion, and thief, I think.
Lion
so,
will
yes.
But at least we get to see a lion that net.
Oh, yes. The lion
Lachiva Davis, Western Area Rural.
So
from Western Area Rural.
Yes. So people were assuming I stole Prince of Wales lion, but not so Prince of Wales lion I take on a Salon lion, self. Now I take and I use for, represent not only my district. I go with a blend of not representing just my district, but I need for represent Salon. Like the green on my back represents agriculture. So now leaf, like the den on my back, and the moment there was a way we did it where I start open my back so it open. Then the clothes, the raffia represented the farmers, this cocoa stuff where they do. Then I think the green, white, and blue they will represent Salon. The lion, say Salon as Sierra Leone, it represents Lion Mountain or something. Bien, you get the Unity Freedom, all this. So it was a blend of not just my district, but also Sierra Leone as a whole.
We get something behind the performance. We will talk about Baibue, for example. Talk about Baibue and the Hot Sax War. Is there anything behind that? Is it Lachiva Davis advocating against colonialism, against foreign influence?
No, that wasn't my intention. The whole thing was, how about I bring history back to reality? I mean, when it comes to talent, people actually do go extra mile. But I was like, I need to do something different. So, of course, the stories are like Elo Kobla Gulama, Mami Yoko, Sengepe, and everything by Bure. But I don't hear hidden stories them more as compared to Bible. Why not defend or imitate somebody where Salon man rarely, even in history, I rarely hear about Bible. So I need it was more of a position of people reminiscing who past warriors them. So of all the people in Abigail for Truth, I thought Bible was a perfect fit for me talent. And Abigail for Replicator, it was more like a historical moment, How Bible was more of a warrior, waiting in do. And I also try to pass the message, say, Salon, whatever thing would they do, I mean, we can be, Salon, like we are more of warriors, whatever thing would they do, we can always, if we put a mind to the fight, because our forefathers, they don't do the same thing. So it was more of me passing a message, for make a job, people in memory say, we used to forget so person. In history books. So that was my intention. It wasn't about, telling people about colonialism. That wasn't my intention.
Okay, we'll pause a bit talking about Bissaye for a while. I'll talk a bit about when you start. You think, say, you're a good model. When you start modeling, when actually happened?
My modeling journey started in 2021. I went for, it actually happened. There was a friend of mine, Bongo, from Mr. Unimac, and me and I take a picture together. So the picture we'll take at that time, the picture will go viral within the confines of the university because the picture was so interesting. Now, we'll go to guys like Meresi man. So people were laughing the picture. So then they can boost popularity in Unimac in a funny way. So it go for Mr. Unimac that year day, and somebody be so why do you go for Mr. Unimac that year day? I go for Mr. Unimac I can second. In 2022 that time there be day, I just go year 2. Yes, I just go year 2. I went for Miss Unimac again, and I win them. No, before I go for Miss Unimac the second time, I went for Miss University of the North. But at that time it was called Miss Intercollegiate. I palm. The university and woman at the North, they were there. So I won it. I went for Miss Unimac. I won it in 2022. Automatically, I represent Unimac for Miss AYV University, where I win Best Platform and Best Presentation, Best Business Presentation. From there, I went for after AYV Miss University, now that gets me personal manager. See, now you see me, highlights me. Oh, Lashiva, I like you. Go for Miss Freetown. From Miss Freetown, I win and back. Then automatically I was supposed to represent my district, Western area, rural, for Miss Sierra Leone. Then got to make win the biggest title.
You also win Miss Senior High School, Ashanti in Ghana.
I'm not killing for talk about that. In fact, we are at the top of my pageant journey. At that time, I was really not even an amateur. You said they say beginner person, also be Congo. That was my first competition. I don't win the crown, but I won a particular segment. It just like a contest where you get best platform, best talent. So there was this Miss Project thing. So I don't collect for talk, but it was the same 2021, but it's so, oh God, even though it was a humble beginning, but it was so interesting to an extent. But yeah, that was it. I went for Miss Senior High School, something like that.
What you say interesting? What do you mean?
Interesting in the sense, I be extremely thin. I not be sabi waka. Of course, the English self, when you go na foreign land,
the way they speak, the Ghanaians speak, yeah.
Yes. So now from Ghana self, I begin my accent change small, but what I talk they don't say me na foreigner. So I remember where I be the waka. Like for now, I go start the waka, I the watch the crowd and everything. But that competition, they me to me. The competition. People were just laughing. It was more of a position where from that time I started going to contest again. So I started to make calling. But from there, I not ever enter into competition until Miss Unimac. So Miss Unimac was more like the light for me. Now I can always use them as my beginning. So that was it.
Apart from being a model, you also be doing Best Debater at your junior school, Beacon High School in 2016.
That was the first and last time I debated in my school. So Beacon High School, every Friday, we activity period for about, I think, 1 hour, 30 minutes or 2 hours or so. We get either a debate competition or a quiz competition. I was in for the quiz. I loved it. And there's a debate. Like, when I do go represent SS2 art or SS1 art, I know they go school attend. I was scared. I was like, I can't debate. So one time...
But why they be confident for say, okay, you for go represent Rio, and it's like, they be also confident for say, yes, for win the debate and the contest.
The debate in the contest?
I mean, going for the debates and say they fight for make you represent them, right?
No, for big in high school, they just be the doing normal like a fun activity. So, effectively, the tell way I do the first and last debate in 2016. No, not even tell me myself had a good debate. I just go to school and say, we don't catch you today. You not get away for cake. This is your topic. You'll be debating. I mean, there's SS2 at that time, or SS3, because now one meet up that SS4. So I'll be there that time. So I go at debate. Now they say Lacheve is the best debater. From that time, they are signing debates again. I loved it. I loved doing it. Why go Unimark? Now, mass communications, it is compulsory public speaking. It is very, as a communicator, they take us whether you do journalism, public relation, development communication, you have to speak to people. So public speaking is compulsory. And we, the year one, we make debates where they encourage students. That way you win, you get scholarship. So I remember studying that class, and so I sit down. So the lecturer they teach public speaking was like, Lacheve, come outside. I came out of the classroom. Lacheve, talk. They give me a random topic. And I spoke. I not speak with confidence. So I spoke, and he was like, you'd make a fine debater. From then I begin polish me, begin shape me. I went for the Abdul Charles Mansari debate, and I won. So now from then, in fact, I used to love debating more than even pageantry. I was so much keen, because debates get for the academics. I'd be so much keen and focused on academics and even pageantry. Because pageantry was more for social thing. It would take me time, me attention. I remember the time I would prepare for AYV Miss University. It tell on me assessment. It tell on me result. That time me grade points drop to 4.30. So I know I'm not saying I do well that semester day. So I was a keen person for debating. I go for I represent my department for the interdepartmental debate. I become the best female debater. I gladly celebrate, blah, blah. Actually, I go represent Unimark for the intercollegiate, the best, the national debate in Sierra Leone. And I went with my team. Of course, we get the male debater, we get the female debater. So the male debater was Abdullahi Bari, me be the female. We went as a team. Oh, go. We don't debate, FBC, we kick them out, bam, 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 bam. IPAM, we'll try as much as possible. IPAM won as a team, as the best team, but a best debater, the individual won, and I now win. Okay. So I got the best national debater. That was in June 2024. So since then, now I resign. I say, okay, I'll focus now on pageantry. But that was my last time debating, and for now, I just want to coach individuals in public speaking or debating. But
okay, I will ask you about that. If you get any projects will be they go on prior to you winning Miss Sierra Leone?
Yes, I had this feed-dream rebranding farming project where it was, I don't want to call them a project, I want to call them more like an initiative. Now we're in for encourage young people for involved in the act of farming. I mean, we want to eat good food. We want to do this, but how about we engage in the practice of farming? So that is it. It's a feed dream. We are going to target vulnerable communities and give them organic food. And the rebranding farming, we are going to put farming in a way it will be, inspiring to somebody to listen and go say, oh, I really want to engage in the art of farming. So that is it. So that is the project I have been embarking on, and I'm still doing it. And after Miss World, I'd still continue to do it. So I work with a few farmers in Sierra Leone.
Yeah. I've been asking this question before.
Yes.
Again, to the people, how you feel with the Sidom Yasawet now as Miss Sierra Leone, as we wrap up.
So, I don't know, my mama can say, Titina, you don't turn celebrity, so I don't turn celebrity. So, of late, even though my phone, you know, can do with me 24/7 because I can need time for rest. The moment I open my phone, especially on WhatsApp, on Facebook, so I can just see that they smile. I say, yeah, me don't turn celebrity. So when I do, look at me and everything. So it's more of a position where I feel like immensely grateful. Say, I don't be in a salon in a good way, you know, and I ensure by God in power for use this attention for not only promote myself in a good way, not for only promote and represent the Miss Sierra Leone brand in a good way, but also the people of Sierra Leone. I just want to go for my soul and make a mark. I want to go there by the special grace of God. Sierra Leone is here. Sierra Leone is being represented, and Sierra Leone is represented. That's the only intention that I have. Right now, I follow the footsteps of my predecessors, and just I work with them, do any form of show. We go out, we go bring money, we go bring that money. They will use them back to donate. That's the whole intention, to help others. You being a queen, you for be with, you for be a humble person.
Okay, Queen Davis.
Yeah.
What exactly make you different from other past contestants them from Sierra Leone, where they go for the Miss World Beauty Pageant show? I mean, what make you believe for, say, as the Miss Sierra Leone 2025, representing Sierra Leone at the international stage, you really go advance to a stage to actually win the competition?
Yeah, by God in power. There are individuals who are extremely good at what they do. But one thing I can tell about myself, like when Salomaki says, I'm a goal getter. If I don't put my attention, say, I want this, I want this. And I can always back them up with prayers. Because if it not happen so, I know saying God in will for making it happen. So God they try for, you know, protect me from certain things. But I'm actually a goal getter. And Miss World, we get for the BND. For dance, I go one day before. For beauty's purpose, by God in power, I go try as much as possible for make a day top 20, top 10, as the case might be. Even when I for call the top 20, top 10, by God in we start on the BNM. They must report me as salon. Say this is not a contestant this year. She's actually a goal getter. Now that I mean, I feel like now that they actually make me unique. Yeah.
Lacheve Davis, Miss Sierra Leone 2025, we get to represent the country at the Miss World Beauty Pageant show in India this month. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I'm honored, and thank you to each and every one of you listening to this. Thank you.
Okay, we'll head now straight to the tech news with Dendeja Sia Tumoy.
Welcome to your technology news update. I am Deneta Sia Tumoy. There's a big news from Samsung today. They're saying that all the problems with countries trading with each other are making things a bit shaky for their chip business. It's hard to know exactly what's going to happen, and they also worried that it might make people less likely to buy new phones. So, even a huge company like Samsung is feeling the effect of what's going on in the world of trade. Moving on, there's been a lot of talk about artificial intelligence or AI. More and more, we are seeing AI being used in different ways, from helping you choose what to watch on TV to even helping doctors diagnose illnesses. Experts are saying AI are going to keep changing how we live and work in some pretty big ways. So, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Finally, there is some interesting stuff happening with internet access around the world. There are many places where people don't have good internet or any internet at all. Companies and organizations are working on new ways to connect these areas, like using satellites and even balloons. The goal is to make sure everyone has access to the internet and all the opportunities it can bring. That's all on your technology news update. I am Deneja Sia Tumoy. Thank you for watching.
Well, away from tech news, there, Samsung and other big big companies around the world will take the Know the Law segment.
The natural rights we'll get for say nobody not for just violate to right. Take you go put in a cell without statement for long time. You get time where you for make statement. If you no go take that kind of number of days and then na cell you know make statement. Police cell or then send you go prison direct. Therefore make sure say they allow you explain your own side. Sometimes by your explanation then go prove say na the wrong person you don't go hold. Or you know the wrong person you don't go arrest. Or you know the wrong person then send go prison. Or not just a way they do for me them suffer you. The law say anybody na salon then for make sure say where they make allegation against them, then say na you do this why then for listen at your own side from your own side. Let you explain exactly what in happen. Now court, everybody get duty. That the prosecution get the duty for me them prove the guilt of the accused person. That in the instance that the prosecution fail for prove the guilt of the accused person, the person who then charge, the innocent person where they accuse, the benefit of the doubt they forget to run. This is a principle where they established in the case of Ulminti DPP 1935. Okay, this is a case where established what you call the burden and the standard of proof. Okay, in this we get duty for listening from other people on your side of the story for any case. In section 23(1 it tells you say, whenever a person is charged with a criminal offense, it shall, unless the charge is withdrawn, be afforded a fair hearing within a reasonable time by an independent and impartial court established by law. As we all read the word them, the word in Snaya they tell you say, one, then say if somebody then charge somebody in a court with any criminal case until they withdraw that charge from this or then levy against the person until they withdraw. But within the period, if the matter they court, therefore make sure say then give you to them call fair hearing where na independent and impartial court where the law na salo establish. What do you mean fairness? Okay? Fairness. The law, they emphasize on what you call fairness. Now, any court or other authority prescribed by law for the determination of the existence or extent of civil rights or obligation shall be independent and impartial. This is now one important way they affect we in this country. For let you see institution where independent is difficult because of what we call the issue of separation of power. We get separation of power and separation of personnel. Now, if you look at them, no institution, no the way me they see, where independent in this country. Simply to the fact that the appointment of the heads of the institutions and they na the supreme head na the country na the appointer. And then people are when they decide on case then na courts, especially na the High Court, Court of Appeal and Supreme Court, na the head or na the supreme head na the country na the person where they appoint them. So the issue of independence is very difficult. The most important top aspect now the issue of impartiality. How we maintain the issue of what you call the issue of how for be partial, you understand? Now, how you treat other person where they handle the case. The principle of who the other party again, they emphasize for say the courts for be an impartial body where they look into cases and respect the right of somebody. Administrative heads them where they get administrative tribunals where then they establish where then they handle cases against a personnel or somebody who work for them. Therefore make sure say they handle this case here independently and impartially. They not for make sure say they not violate the rights of that particular person there. One key thing where Wallo we know now that in every proceeding in courts, okay, proceedings that will what? That falls within the right of individual. We get obligation. The courts get obligation, or the adjudicating authority, the person or the body when they look into this case here, get obligation for make sure say then give that person again the right, and that case you wouldn't dilute them if it be na public if it take place. Now you call public hearing. Now make we get the courts them, all the courts are open courts where everybody can and listen what in exactly they happen. But one key thing, by section 23(4), the talk say, every person who is charged with a criminal offense shall be presumed to be innocent until he is proven or has pleaded guilty. That not in all cases the person is plead guilty, then conclude. Serious cases like murder. Murder na like where mortar man, you kill, you come be mortar man, we no get right for kill him. And case like robbery, where you use violence before you thief the person property, or during the time they thief the property, or after we don't take the person property, you use violence, or the person use weapon for they put you into fear, for they take your property. You understand? Then case there are na serious case them, we got other cases where they serious again. Now, like the law say, even if you plead guilty, but what's important is that they not just conclude on that, and they allow you for they explain your own side. Then case you usually when you go na magistrate's court, then commit them for go na high court. We go high court, now they the judge they go listen to the evidence by the case. That is to say the evidence of the people that when at the prosecuting side, where the state council can go, then go represent the state, and the person when in charge go court, or the prisoner, in setback get right for me to hear in own side of the story. Now that make where I start initially, I tell you about the principle of who the author patem. Then for allow you to explain your own side of it. They arrest you, go to a police station. At the end, they're not going to just put in a cell like a dandy. The information say they get statement from you. By your statements, then go know if now you commit the offense or not to you. Or something that by mistake, then go hold you. By what you they explain to the police then can listen and say, ah no, this man and not be safe in the correct person in this encounter. Now that made the principle of Udi Otter Patem, they talk say, yeah, from the other side. Let the other side be heard. Not to just one person. You go what you talk, I know not true. This man I saw it there. It can happen saying I saw it there before. But this particular time you are not to do him. Or Loren can say monkey, nearly left in black hand. But what is important, now follow you know say the principle they emphasize say listen from the other side. Let the other side be heard. Let the other side be heard. Now, the issue of guilty plea, it can plead guilty for certain other offenses, what we call summary offenses, where the magistrates can listen and determine the evidence and conclude on them case and day. But for cases where they can go to high court, what they call PI cases, preliminary investigations, the magistrates can look at it. If he say he get prima facie evidence, for if he say this it fits for go court, for go in a high court, or the magistrates can dismiss that matter there for a lack of evidence. The magistrates can do them. You understand? Despite the law say the magistrates get a duty for conducting an investigation, but the principle of Udi Otter Patem, they emphasize say, no, we listen from the other side. The Constitution make them very clear. It make them very clear. For say, if they make allegation against Mr. A, allow let Mr. A explain his own side of it. Allegation against Mr. B, allow let Mr. B again explain. By this, I end up with this topic for say, the law, they emphasize on the aspect where they say, listen from the other side. Not to just one story no more. You come, you explain. At times, some matter they go court. You go see even the person himself when I get the case, you know they even appear before the court. You know they appear before the court. That person in incarceration. In fact, what is sweet about the law these days? Now that the new Criminal Procedure Act, where for come into effect, it make provision for say it gets certain time the way then they adjourn case for. After that time, the magistrate can discharge the matter. The matter for make sure say the magistrates end up with the matter quick. Because of that, the government don't make effort for pass laws them. We go help for protect people their rights. And then rights there, now rights them way the government they try as best as capable for lay people know say this now you right. By this then how they do so, what they explain to now about the law. This now part of we duty as lawyer. For explain to now. This go help for reduce crime. This go help for let people know say then tell how they do it wrong. Not say because you see everybody they do now correcting. Then we don't do it yesterday. But na wrong thing them we don't do yesterday. You say not do it today. And tomorrow the other person self not do am. What is wrong, wrong. Wrong thing a wrong thing. You not get surname. You not get bad name. All thing about wrong is wrong. Yeah? Thank you very much. Salon people them. This, me na lawyer A.R. Fofana, they come up with this topic as at the end for say, Salon people, though we learn for respect the law, and though we learn for respect the right of other people them. Mind you, what's in sweet for you today, tomorrow it go bitter for you. Though we learn for respect, everybody say we all na Sierra Leonean. I want me to treat you, na so for treat other person. I want me to treat you person, na so it's about for treat other person, your own person. This now we country. Salon now we all own. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Away from the Know the Law segment, they will take you travel schedules for tomorrow on Friday. Now, starting, Aska Airline Flight KP023 will depart from Banjul, stopping in Freetown at 8:05 p.m. Accra, and finally arriving in Lome at 8:45 a.m. At 1 p.m., Aska Airlines Flight KP042 will take off from Lome, stopping in Freetown at 3:55 p.m. and at 1 p.m., Aska Airline Flight KP042 will take off from Lome, stopping in Freetown at 3:55 p.m. and arriving in Banjul at 4:35 p.m. Also at 1 p.m., Aska Airlines Flight KP040 will depart from Accra and head straight to Freetown at 1:30 p.m. Brussels Airline Flight SN241 will take off from Freetown, make a stop in the Liberian capital Monrovia, and land in Brussels at 7:55 p.m. At 2:30 p.m., Kenya Airways Flight KQ510/11 will depart from Nairobi, stop in Accra at 5:30 p.m. and arrive in Freetown at 6:30 p.m. This flight will then head back to Accra and return to Nairobi at 4 p.m. Air Senegal Flight HC213/4 will leave Dakar, arriving in Banjul at 6:55 p.m. and continue to Freetown at 7:50 p.m. Finally, at 8 p.m., Air Peace Flight P47760/1 will depart from Freetown to Lagos, arriving at 11 p.m. with a final arrival at 11:40 p.m. That's all for our travel schedule for tomorrow on Friday. Here with again, Rabiatu Mansari for the latest on our headline stories. Rabiatu.
It's a pleasure being here. But Usman, let's go quickly on for say congratulations to Slick TV team, of course, Epic Radio and Reginald Brian Ojukwu Sawyer as they bagged an award yesterday. Epic Radio starting up with Best New Radio Station of the Year, and of course Reginald being Best Male Presenter of the Year, and of course here Slick TV Best New TV Station. I mean, we cannot argue that. Yeah, I mean, I want to say these are best deserving awards,
and which I'm sure also our viewers right now won't even argue with other people with regards to these awards. I mean, we deserve every single award we were nominated for.
You know, you make remember the song Start of Something New. I mean, this is not just the tip of the iceberg. More is coming. So one for extend our appreciation to obviously NSA and to all those beautiful people out there that voted for us and trusted us and continue for trust we. We go always and just say, you get them nice.
Always stay glued to Slick TV, channel 37, and also Epic Radio. We also win, by the way, Best New Radio Station.
And Reginald there, so... Yeah. We had 5 nominees in the house and we bagged 3 awards. So if you forgive percentage, you go tell you say 70%, right? Now okay, so that's A, that's a pass. So it's a good one. Like we say, it's a start of something new, and more of this can come, and that's going to be possible with your trust and ensure so you stay with us throughout.
Of course, just like we have said, the best TV station, best radio station, they have for give exclusive content, the best content, best of Sierra Leone, the what you need for no current affairs, entertainment, lifestyle, fashion, everything. Slick TV, Epic Radio, ready for give you bundle one.
We talk about the thing they would get and say we talk about sports. I think we're the trusted sports channel in sense. We can passport in anything. People tend to watch Slick TV and Epic Radio for that regard. So if you want more of this, continue voting for us, continue supporting for us, send your business for us to advert for you. Like we say, you just begin to see something more and more get for come. Imagine they make that they get a nice and again so refreshing cocktail now they get in so.
And this is your favorite show, I'm very sure, the Today Show. One of the reasons we win this contest among other radio stations and TV stations.
Added girls talk, I should forget and today for time I give small.
Yes, but the Today Show, I mean, nobody not go argue for say Today Show they give more content than any other TV show where they happen in Sierra Leone. We already here na Slick TV for give us, I say, exclusive content, the best in fashion, the best in entertainment, best in sports, best in news, current affairs, all of them. We get them every day here at Slick TV, channel 37.
And from those awards bag, let's join Usman Timbo, Honorable. I mean, a few months ago, he stepped down from his position, but waiting he want for going for, we got a big question mark. People, the public, been just left with speculation and assumptions there. Somebody say, well, he want for go settle in life. I mean, you get people away, they actually pen down everything and just go live their life moderately, quietly.
Some will they say also, Mr. Timbo, very young, vibrant politician, they hope for contest in the next election. Say, go on for be the flag bearer, I don't know, the flag bearer in the next years to come, the 2028 presidential election. Some will they say that.
Well, if that's the case, let's join them quickly and get within essay.
And now wish for informing publicly, as this not the case, as this not the case, as this not the case, and now wish for informing publicly, I still say, me, Honorable Usman Timbo, I then declare my intention to leave the political party
there from the horse's mouth. You don't say what you get for say, Usman.
just rightly predict, say he wants to be president. That's after, during, before and after the elections in 2028. With here on the APC, like they get many contenders them for the flag bearer position. We promise for be very hardly, big fights, a tough fight between big members of the APC. And this coincides also on May Day, Workers' Day, the May 1st.
You know, we see all of these things, it's like a mixed bag in that regard from Timbo there. I mean, we see, say, Salone gets a 3 days labor conference. Actually, this conference tailored for talk about issues them, where they affect workers them. We don't see, say, a lot on they happen. One amongst many other reasons where workers they raise that or our minimum wage, but the labor people don't any before will tell you say that's not a dialogue way we could just gap over net and change, because in as much as one wants this or now for me to increase what's on the get, we just forget to dialogue with partners. Then for instance, say one even what they provide for on this or what they give into on a demand. Also, these people are business people. They get what's in they get for make. I mean, all of these things put in place, but honestly, say this is not the first of its kind where Salone celebrates all of these things. And like they say, all of this now for match up with the International Labour Organization, the resolution 144. But the PA himself was there today at Miata Conference Hall, and all what you get for entails, Usman. Indeed, today na day 3 of the first ever, as you say, the National Labour Conference. We happen here, na Miata Conference Hall inside Freetown. President Julius Madabi was there. I think it was yesterday. The Honorable Vice President Dr. Mohamed Julajal was also there. I mean, this is a dialogue, a meeting of between the government, investors, business people, everybody together, talk about within the affect everyone in the business field. Let me take the highlights from there. Rabia Tumantari gets more. Songs of unity filled the air as workers from various sectors sang together in celebration, a powerful display of solidarity and national pride, marking the significance of May 1st. President Julius Maada
that contribute to the GDP of the country. It is the workers. Happy Labor Day.
He further acknowledged the vital role the informal sector plays in sustaining the economy and improving the livelihood of Sierra Leoneans.
My government acknowledges the dignity of that labor cannot exist without proper education, healthcare, and sustainable livelihood. For far too long, workers across our nation have demonstrated remarkable resilience despite facing significant challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, as a government, we recognize the crucial role the informal sector plays in the economy and livelihood of our people. We know that a significant percentage of the working population earns living through informal work. This includes petty traders, market women, street vendors, subsistence farmers, transport operators like Okada and Keke riders, and small-scale artisans. My government is accelerating efforts to integrate the informal economy into our formal sector, protecting and offering opportunities to those who have been operating in the shadows.
The chairman of the Wages and Compensation Commission, Honorable Alpha Timbo, highlighted the importance of the day, stating that beyond celebration, May Day should serve as a call to action for improved labor rights and conditions.
Workers are the driving force of any economy. By honoring them, countries emphasize the need for decent work, economic justice, and inclusive growth. May Day brings attention to issues like unemployment, poor working conditions, low wages, and job insecurity, all of which affect national development. It encourages government and employers to invest in workers' welfare and create sustainable opportunity. In the area of cultural and political significance, over the years, May Day has become a day of marches, rallies, speeches, cultural performances, and policy discussions also. It allows leaders to recommit to tripartite social dialogue, peace in labor relations, and equitable labor system.
Deputy Secretary General of the Sierra Leone Labour Congress, Edward Kamara, extended his gratitude to all supporting partners whose contributions helped make the event a success, reminding everyone that they too are workers.
I want to thank both the Honorable Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Jul Jallo, and the Minister of Employment, Labour and Social Security, Mr. Mohamed Rahman Suare, for conceptualizing the idea of holding a social dialogue forum and a national labor conference as prelude to the May Day celebration. This year's May Day theme is shaping the future of work, innovation, digital transformation, and just transition. This theme was carefully thought out because of its aptness in relation to the prevailing circumstances defining a new order in work relations the world over. Your Excellency, Sir, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the world of work is undergoing a seismic shift. Rapid technological advancements, the rise of artificial intelligence, commonly known as AI, and the relentless pace of digital transformation are reshaping industries, job roles, and even the very nature of employment.
May 1st stands as a reminder of the bold action taken by workers in the 19th century in Chicago in USA, where they demanded an 8-hour workday, a milestone in the global labor movement that continues to inspire dignity in labor today. For Slick Television, Roberto Mansari reporting. Away from Labour Congress there, I mean, we saw on news yesterday, Usman, where, I mean, it sent a whole different waves. I mean, we watched the Salone and Guinea border there. A lot on the crowd, we say earlier this year, some resolution became between the two countries about this place na Yenga, Usai claims they say na part A get other side saying about B get but we don't see in the case, or we don't get a story we say where then Sujamani so we come on Guinea for can help with during the war the early 2000 and they actually they not that place there, but again, you know, they can also get issue with one or two problems at this country. And we see, say, not too long ago, but just the day after we independence,
yes,
we see some Guinea soldiers, they were armed, actually.
Yeah.
They say, according to what we see or hear, we see, they say they get some gunshots sound the way they hear in the place there. And yesterday we saw a video where go viral, say they don't ask the people they wouldn't they say, I don't know they who actually left that place there, man.
And the pictures we see in front of your screen right now of Sierra Leoneans, them, where they live in the Yenga region, we feel very intimidated by the already settled Guinean forces them way on station that particular part of the country day, and they say they intimidate the people around Yenga. Now the Guinean forces then come into Yenga during the Sierra Leone War for actually prevent the war from escalating into Guinea, and then later settled there, claiming that Yenga was a part of Guinean territory even before the war. So we've been seeing resolutions from from the former President Ernest Bai Koroma, for example, and Dr. Julius Maada Bio, his government has also been making strides in settling the dispute between Sierra Leone and Guinea. Just last year, the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Timothy Musa Kababi, go na Yenga and talk to the Guinean forces system will be there na the place and telling say Sierra Leone owns Yenga and Sierra Leone will not give up this territory. So these tensions already, as Rabbi just said, they mount every single day. It was just last month, Rabbi, yes, where we get this talks will happen, dialogue between the government of Guinea and the government of Salon with regards to settling
everybody counting on documents.
Yes.
Sure would I get her. But again, based on what we don't put together, and that's it actually belong to it because we make mention of the president, they don't make effort. Even the late president Ahmed Tidiane Kaba, I mean, there was a resolution where he make where they talk saying now we actually get this place, but we, as it stands, Usman, we want more and in depth about this and like how we get done, so we go and fold down to the public. But I think if in any way some odds happen, I think this is a very big slap on the face of Sierra Leoneans.
But however now though, information from Yenga, we should mention it's very, very scanty. Now we just get these videos from there and also unconfirmed reports of the Salon government on sending reinforcement to that area of the country where we're not able to confirm right now. But as I say, information with regards to the proposed dispute between Sierra Leone and Guinea with regards to the Yenga, disputed Yenga region, and where Guinea claims say a part of Guinean property still they ongoing. Sierra Leoneans living in Yenga say that they feel very much intimidated. Many of them don't pack their bags for left their homes will be one of them be don't settle that part of the country. But as we get more information, we go bring them up to speed here on Sleep TV. Rabbi?
And from Yenga Diallo quickly join this a two-day coaching clinic for PhD teachers across the country by Cricket Salon happen at the King Tom Multipurpose Hall by John Abdullah Bididi, and I get this for you.
The clinic brought together over 200 physical health education teachers from 200 schools, predominantly the western area, urban and rural. Development manager of Cricket Sierra Leone, Edward Mara, said the teachers will be certified at the end of the training as part of capacity building.
We get a program ahead of Cricket for schools. One targets 200 schools within the western area. So we called a meeting for plan for the program and train the teachers on how to execute cricket coaching. At the end of the training, we will get more teachers and we don't enroll as a coach, and we end up getting certificates, more umpires, and because we therefore teaching back on basic umpiring. So we will get more coaches then more umpires then we will help win ICC scorecard. Part of the capacity building and this development stride. We can train the teacher then we can certify them ICC certificate, where in turn they will go and teach the pupils.
Edward said the schools will be monitored at the end of the training, as plans are also on the way to cascade the capacity building plus with equipment to schools in the region.
Come the opening of third term, therefore they go at the schools there for who ensure say when they train the game. We get huge consignments of cricket equipment the way they on the way they come. We therefore use the equipment and they for distributor to the schools there. And we get development officers then where they serve as grassroots coach. We therefore deploy in all their schools and CCS. After this, we therefore do the training in a coaching clinic at the schools. After that, we therefore go to the region as well. Therefore go and train all the different regions. After the training, come next academic year, we therefore organize inter-region schooling, both primary and secondary. We will get more people that will come on board, we will increase the participation. But we for doing kind with the lack of coaches right now, we need more coaches. We don't get so many cricketers and we lack of coaches. So we train the teachers then to serve as coach for the game. So the game will spread because most of the teachers they don't understand.
About 1,000 teachers overall are the target for this training. One of the facilitators of the training, Peter Kanyako, estimates that about 80% of the cricket teams in Sierra Leone are active school members.
We get the cooperation from all the primary schools and the secondary schools and the ministry as a whole. At least they deal with they're well organized and they participate fully by the program. Cricket play very, very important role. Women, with also, And from his school, I began to play cricket from St. Edwards. Now I need to play again. But to get players away to go schools right now, they play cricket actively. Saloon team, 80% are school picking them. Presently, the woman they are Botswana right now. They play Saloon cricket in senior teams. They are Botswana right now. They play, and likely, I'm sure they will win the trophy, the gold trophy today. Presently, we go up to 160 teachers then. When they come up from different schools in Africa, both secondary and primary, and they are now. And but generally, we target 1,000 teachers then for training cricket at Sierra Leone for a week. After this one, we get to be I still not satisfied for being a coach. We go around the schools them and look what they do and give them advice and how to play the cricket game that the schools them and organize inter-primary schools competition and school competition for them.
For Yaya Kalon, a teacher of St. Edward's Secondary School, the training is important as most physical health education teachers don't know the rules of the game.
Most PhD teachers are not okay with the game. They don't know the laws, they don't know how the game is played. So I think one thing will make them call up this workshop, can bring the game down to the teachers so they will pass on to the school. I don't learn so much, because cricket is different from other sports activities. You get your own rules, you get your own regulations, you get your own way how you play. So and it's technical, and if you don't know the technical parts of the game, you don't be able to understand how the game they play. And if you don't understand how the game they play, you're not able to teach the beginner. So you need to know the technical side of the game, which is very important. So it will make it easy for you, teacher, and easy for passing on the message to the beginner. You as a PE teacher, already you can learn now, because this workshop now 2 days, today and tomorrow. So what you can learn now, when school open, you go back. First of all, you get for call the team. Of course, you get your school team. Each school, don't forget, it gets team. Okay, don't forget about the school team. Even to the beginning, they will make inter-class competition. Like GSS1 blue versus GSS1 white. You know, the basic thing that you get for the teach them, for them they able to know. First of all, you get for make them know about the game. You have to teach them basic, tell them basic thing them, how the game they play. Tell them the equipment thing, tell them the name, the bat, ball spar, shingan, you know, all the things they do. So they get an idea of what thing they come into the field. No more for other schools, so, but for like my own school, we get St. Edwards, we get equipment enough.
For Slick TV News, John M. Abdullah reporting.
That's all I have for you in a headline review, Usman.
Thank you so much, Rabiatu Mansare. I am Usman Ibrahim Mara, and this now is how we go end today's edition of the Today Show on Slick TV and all our major social media platforms. Until tomorrow again, we will come back with a fresh edition of your favorite program. Again, Usman Mara
And Rabiatu Mansare.